Alright, what up, guys? Name's Mario here. We're gonna profile KNIGHT FTK. So let's get started.
I dare you to take that to regionals.
We start out with 3 vanillas, so 3 Gemini Lapis.
Why you play this?
I don't even know where I got that.
She makes the FTKer, who is the fusion, who I'll show later, known as Lady Lapis Lazuli.
Oh god.
Then we play 3 Tourmaline, 3 Gemini Tourmaline, just another vanilla.
Why do we play this?
You can either play him or Garnets. Does not really matter. I prefer Tourmaline because I can make Prismara, and Prismara pops things. And then we play the MVP of the deck, 3 Block Dragon. Basically, only legal Dragon Ruler who can multiply bring himself back from hand or grave by banishing 3 Earth. Very amazing. And when he's sent from field to grave, you search up 3 rocks whose level equal 8.
That's bullshit right there, I think.
That is amazing.
Ban worthy.
Then we got 3 bunnies, because who doesn't love free vanillas? Plus it's an instant Phantom Quartz, who I will also show later.
I prefer chocolate.
Then we have lovely Lady Gemini Lazuli. She is a once per turn. Every time she's sent to grave, she adds a vanilla back to your hand.
Boop.
And then we have Gemini Obsidian. Every time he's sent from the hand to grave, he specials back a vanilla. Level 4 or lower.
Are there any more of those ones?
Next,
There's one right there.
you play double Gem Armadillo. He's the searcher of the deck for Gem Knights. Then I play double Crystal Rose. Basically can turn itself into any Gem Knight by pitching one, and it can special itself back from grave by banishing a fusion.
Alex.
Next, I play a Predaplant engine. So I play 2 Scorpion and 1 Cobra. You could probably bump it up to 3 Scorpion and 2 Cobra if you felt like it.
So why do you play those?
The Brilliant Fusion at 1, RIP. So we have to have a way to search it, so we can play the game. NFTK. Then we get on the last Spice Gang, Firecracker. Now you're probably wondering why Firecracker.
Why is Alex in this video?
Well, Firecracker comes in clutch when you're in time, or when you wanna, you mess a combo up somewhere and you need to do damage.
So basically, time.
Yes, till time, or if you want
got Veilered.
or if you want to just meme and do damage. Now, onto the spells. Best spell of the deck. Brilliant.
Explain why it's the best.
Because it basically gets Block Dragon in the grave, and yeah.
Is that why it's at 1?
Yeah, because Thunder Dragons and other decks love to abuse this card. Mostly for the Seraph Knight abuse, or the Thunder Dragon abuse. I abuse it in the right way.
I use it the right way.
Next, recyclable fusion spells. So pretty much just regular, you fusion summon a Gem Knight, then you banish a Gem Knight from your grave to add this back to your hand. Because who does not love recycling fusions?
I do not.
Then we like to play the game, so we got to play 3 of these. Because hand traps say skip you. Next, double unexpected die, because free vanillas on board are great. And then stop hand traps even more.
What the hell?
Dragged down by the grave.
Okay, explain it, please. Why?
Well, it would be really simple if you want to get rid of hand traps.
Yeah, so you basically look at your opponent's hand and rip a hand trap out if you don't have call with the grave after setting your stuff first, and let you know what your opponent's playing, so know whether or not you can know what play to make.
Well, what if they ash it?
If they ash it, then amazing. Then you can just go further because you bait it out.
They don't want you to know what deck you're playing.
Then, a great card, also to stop hand traps.
That's at 1.
So, if they have open with permanents or Veiler, and you have this in your hand, and you're going first, You're set. Then we move on to some Spice A techs. I play one of these because I can dump the Gemini Fusion and easily get it back if I have a normal. So if I have more Geminites in my hand and I have this, send the Fusion, summon a normal, make a Link Spider, get the Fusion back, and just do plays. Then we go to our one-ofs. Or actually, I play one of this only because I own one and don't have no other copies. So I play some substitutes. Like the drag downs, of course. And now, the one-ofs. The one foolish, because extra block dragon. One reasoning, extra block dragon, extra resources. Monster Reborn, because RIP Soul Charge. And card destruction.
Now, is this basically Block Dragon Turbo, or like what's going on here?
No, this is Gem-Knight FTK. And I will explain the FTK later, after I show the extra deck. For the extra deck, you play White Diamond. For those of you who watch Steven Universe, you get that reference. But pretty much, she requires 3 Gem-Knight monsters. When she can, her effect is a busted. She can tribute any Gem-Knight monster to special summon a Gem-Knight Fusion from your deck, ignoring summoning condition.
That seems busted. Can't she summon herself?
No, because she can only be special summoned once per turn. If she could, that would be amazing.
Instant rank 10.
Then we play the big body normal vanilla fusion. We play Gem-Knight Prismara, who I was talking about with Tourmaline. He basically says you once per turn, discard a Gem-Knight card, pop a card on the field.
Thunder Dragon?
Yeah, that's why that got named.
And then we play Gem-Knight Master Diamond, who helps fuel the FTK.
Who's that one?
Yeah, Konami's silly. Then we play everybody's favorite Gem-Knight Seraphonite, because who doesn't love extra normal summons?
Me.
Then we play our FTKer.
You are the only person here playing a deck with an extra normal summon.
Huh?
Oh no, you're not. Never mind.
Then we play double Gem-Knight Seraphonite. She wins you the game, along with Master Diamond. Those two. On to our links. We have Mrs. Radiant, Proxy Dragon, Link Spider, best our fuel maker right here, double Gem-Knight Phantom Quartz. Pretty much what he does when he's Link summoned, you add a Gem-Knight card from your deck to hand. His second effect, you pay 1,000 to shuffle back in Gem-Knight cards that are banished in your grave, or your grave either banished or in your graveyard to summon a fusion monster. Then we play 1 Summon Sork, 1 Curious, and 1 Nightmare Unicorn. So now I'll give you a real quick. So pretty much, basically, you want to open up with Brilliant Fusion and a Gemini monster, because that's the FTK right there. Or you want to somehow get Block Dragon in the graveyard and special out a lot of your monsters. Special out a bunch of monsters. Burn with Lapis Lazuli, then burn with Master Diamond. Shuffle back Master Diamond via Nightmare Unicorn, and then repeat the cycle, but for game.
So is this burn or bust?
Pretty much. Pretty much. There are 2 kinds of this burn. You can either do... There's another burn that involves Gelin Duo and Flare Metal, which is amazing.
Care to explain?
Gel and Duo, you summon it with summon so its effects are negated, but because it still can activate it, procs it. So, then Flare Metal burns, procking it again, and it's an infinite loop for game.
And your opponent's like, well, yeah, I cry.
Well, I cry.
It's really fun in time, especially if they go time, you're like, okay,
Let me just burn you.
yeah.
Now, do you think this deck is good, this format, or you think it's hot garbo?
I'm gonna have to jump in the middle and say it's decent. I mean, it does. It's like it is an FTK, so hand traps do hurt it. But on the one hand, like if your opponent doesn't know what to hit, then you can just take off.
I see. So, any small changes you want to make to the deck, or not?
I mean, it's fine as it is. I might, like, you know, maybe might just throw in some more draw power. Like, if I get another Desires, I'll put another Desires in there. But other than that, deck seems fine.
Is there any changes Konami can make on the ban list to make the deck better?
Well,
Master
Brilliant Fusion at 3 would help a lot. I mean,
the Master.
and Master Diamond at 2 just says the deck's back at full strength. And we can make Calamity plays. Even though we could do that now, but it requires...
A little bit more setup.
Yeah, a little more setup in Glow Up Bulb.
In Glow Bulb. So, is that it, or you got anything else to say?
I mean, want me to show them the combo?
I mean, if you want to.
I guess so. Alright. So, I'll pretty much just basically show you what a standard...
Show them your beautiful...
I'll show you the one combo with the main combo people go for. So all it requires is Brilliant Fusion and any Gem Knight.
Any Gem Knight.
Any Gem Knight.
So, Gem Knight Diamond.
Gem Knight main deck monster, that is.
Gem Knight Crystal.
Okay. So let me rephrase it. Any Gem Knight that you can normal summon.
Okay.
I mean, you can normal
Amber.
summon. Yeah, you can almost summon Amber. Okay.
So, level 4 or lower Gem Knight you can summon.
Yeah. So you start off with Brilliant Fusion. Sending Black Dragon and any Gem Knight. Does not matter. We're going to send Tourmaline. Then we're going to make Zirconia.
The big boy?
Yep. Next we're going to normal summon your Gem Knight. Then you're going to link summon into Phantom Quartz. Now Phantom Quartz will add a Gem Knight card. Normally you'll add Gem Knight Fusion. If it's in your hand, you can add an Obsidian, because Obsidian will revive your vanillas in the grave. But for sake, we're just gonna add Fusion. Next, you use Block Dragon's effect to banish 3 Earths to special them back. Then you're going to use Phantom Quartz's effect to shuffle back the 3 Earths you just banished to make Gem Knight Master Diamond, or Lady Brilliant Diamond, that is, my bad. Next, you're going to link away Block Dragon with Phantom Quartz. You can either make Mrs. Radiant or Summon Sork. For this purpose, we're going to make Summon Sork. Block Dragon's going to trigger, adding 3 rock. So we'll add, whose levels will equal 8. So we'll add Obsidian, Lapis, Crystal Rose. Next you're going to activate Gem Knight Fusion, fusing together Lapis and Obsidian.
Well, I need to start typing this thing out.
Make Lady Lapis Lazuli. Obsidian effect will special back Lapis. Next we will use Gemini Fusion's effect. Banishing the Gemnite. Add Fusion back to hand. From there, we'll go use Fusion. Fusing away Crystal Rose and Lapis. Make Seraphinite. From here, if you really, depending on your extra deck, you could do the Jill and Duo combo. If you so felt like it, targeting this, targeting the Seraphinite, give them Jello Duo, make 2 Prismara, make Flare Metal, and then burn them.
Are they gonna burn to death right here?
I mean, you know, depends.
Depends.
Fact.
Where's my beautiful wallet?
So pretty much, basically, you're basically specialing bet. You're gonna So I'm gonna show you what the ending board looks like. Because what you're doing is you're gonna end with a board. You're burning your opponent. Lasley you're gonna have a full board specials because you'll have more Geminites in your hand. You're gonna special Lasley burns for every special summon monster. So you'll burn for 3k. Diamond tribute her. Make Master Diamond.
I could just put my costume. Yeah, I could just do that, but then I need further idea.
Master Diamond does the same thing by banishing Lasley.
I don't have my ID on me.
You don't? You can ask the people there for one.
And then you recycle it. You recycle. Pretty much.
Now, question. If they say somehow stop this burn FTK with some weird hand trap, what's your backup board?
Put a big body on board.
Is that it? No negates, no calamity, nothing?
Well, you can't make Calamity unless you play well, you can make Calamity, but it depends on your extra deck build. I focus on pretty much FTK. Mainly because, you know, extra deck space is kind of tight. But overall, it's a pretty fun deck. I enjoy playing it.
You enjoy burning people to death?
Well, that, you know, it's just fun.
Hold on, these guys are rock, right?
Yep. All of them. Well, besides Seraphinite is a fairy, but besides Seraphinite is a fairy and Prismara is a thunder. But all the other fusions are rocks.
Alrighty. So, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Mario, any last words?
Nope.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed this Degenerate as Hell deck. See you guys later. Goodbye.